This should take care of things until I get back.
Yep. Alrighty, so we are live. We've got it set to where we were last time. I suppose I actually need my notes and things up. Preparedness, not my day for it. It's only been a few weeks, right?
YOLO.
Okay.
Alright. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, normal stuff. Welcome again to another Scape Games Presents a 5th edition D&D Home Brew based in the Forgotten Realms, specifically throughout the region of the Vast, with Ravens Bluff, the fabled city of adventurers, as the party's home base. The Arachnophobia crew invites you to join in our sessions live most Wednesdays, obviously not the last few weeks, but we're back, at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Come in, comment, heckle, and use channel points to affect the outcome of the game. For those watching after the fact, make sure to like, subscribe, rumble, whatever's appropriate for the medium on which you found us. And of course, if you're here on Twitch and subscribed, we very much do appreciate the support. We finally made some updates, so now you can find our link tree down in the about section down below, or whatever appropriate doobly-doo you found us on. On to the game. Ark, would you care for a recap, sir?
No, but I'll do it anyway.
Haha.
One's gonna do it but you.
Let's see. Run, smash door, smash door, smash door. Surprise, smash wall. Darkness, smash guy. Dead. Surprise from the other side. Almost dead. Smash, dead.
That is about accurate.
Okay.
All right. So you guys finished off kind of running around through the warded caverns, and Misaki and Kaizen continue to wander around, just kind of looking for extra secret doors. They will lead you up over into this space. Yep. And point out that there's a secret door just to the north of where Misaki is listed.
I think there's something wrong with the dynamic lighting because all I got is a big black screen.
No. Are you clicked on your character?
No, apparently not.
Okay.
I guess we want to have Kibble investigate and open said secret door.
Yes. Investigate.
All right.
I hope you like it, Draho.
Draho, make that roll and pay attention what's behind Ark.
There it is, investigation.
Hope you like it.
19.
All right.
Thanks.
He does not find any traps on the door.
Good.
It does seem to be one of those that is unlocked.
Great. Open door.
Right.
Door opens, someone else enters first. Kibble's not.
Ark, of course.
So, as you open the door,
It's a mimic.
what it opens into kind of defies logic for space. The room within looks like that of a quaint tavern or rustic inn. A smattering of tables are spread across the main room, with only a few wholly vacant. Those that occupy the tables look somewhat odd, somewhat ghostly in form. All seem to be jovial in their actions and demeanors. However, you hear no noise coming from any of the occupants. A long bar stands near the back wall, with a single man standing behind it. The man is lithe, his black clothing complementing his blue skin, and a streak of cerulean crystals that kind of complement his hair. Come in. Welcome, travelers. Welcome to the last stop. You can find food and rest available for you here. Where do you hail from?
Trap.
Yeah, I don't.
Because the last place was the last stop.
Yeah. Guess it's about time for Drawho to do Drawho things.
And away we go.
So, can we enter safely?
You can certainly
Absolutely.
try.
Come on in.
Yeah, I'm gonna step in then.
All right. You step in. There doesn't feel to be anything different in the way that you step through the door. So you just kind of walk from that cold, stony space into a warm tavern area.
Interesting. I look behind me. Can I still see everyone?
You can.
Okay. It's not a portal. It's weirder.
Well, seeing as how Drow didn't burst into flames or somehow otherwise things went catastrophically wrong,
Give it a minute.
I will follow him in.
Well, if Navarro's going in, I'm going to have to go in. Especially if Draho's in there, because he's going to either get her killed.
Not really.
You shush. This is my internal.
Yeah.
This is my internal monologue.
So I'm gonna walk in and sit down across from the guy.
Okay.
You know, first I'm gonna check the seat, make sure it's not dirty.
It is immaculately clean.
Good. Then I will sit down, and then I will put my hands on the table and go, who are you?
The patrons, by the way, are they moving?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm Kathos. Kathos Longmont.
What was that? Kethos Longwong?
Longmont.
Lamont. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I am Lord Drahoslava von Reiklemir III of Mithranor. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure.
These are my cronies.
Good to meet you, cronies. I got a few stooges of my own.
Discord, Kedro.
Why is everyone else silent in here?
Well, you see, everybody's from a different reality, a different crystal sphere. And you can only see and interact with those that are from your own. But the last stop caters to your, people in need. People at their, shall we say, lowest point, where potentially they're gonna be headed into some problems and they need a good rest before they do so.
So how does this work if they can only interact with people from their sphere?
Well, we can only hear the ones from our sphere.
Yep.
I'm imagining that this is sort of like a an in-between space, so we can see them, but we can't like touch them.
Correct. So, like, you could go and sit in one of their seats and you're just gonna flop through them. But it might be a little odd sometimes. It's gonna sound like a one-sided conversation if I'm talking to someone not you.
And I'm gonna insight check him. I truly believe what he says.
Okay.
What did he say exactly? Feel like
I don't know, but it was convincing.
So how does this work? Is there like some kind of cosmic entity that knows what's about to go down and just opens the door here, or some kind of nonsense like that?
Something like that. It's basically something that one of my great grandparents set up for me at this place. He was a gene, so yeah.
Are you trying for like a half Italian, half Russian accent there?
A bit.
I assumed it was New
Whichever
Jersey.
now and again might
I got New
just
Jersey
throw into a bit of
100%.
Walton.
Jersey.
But yeah,
Khaki.
so what's the prices here? Souls?
Oh no, nothing so bad as that. And he pulls out a couple menus and sets them out in front of you. And well, let's just kind of talk about the easy stuff. So today's special, we have chimera steak. One could say it's nature's turducken. It's 25 gold a plate. For those with a less adventurous taste, we have whiskey stew with rye bread, goat stew with assorted fruits, nuts, and cheeses, Pickled purple worm that's been marinated in honey and various regional spices, caramel fritters, shaved goat meat and quail egg omelets, served with lingonberries, mind you. And for drinks, we have Luskin Stout, Bell Buck, Den Jar, Red Dragon Crush. Oh, let's see, we have Stone Solder, the Many Cherries Wine. Ooh, thank you, little man. All right.
Is there a halfling rogue about?
There is. And, of course, our most specialized popularity kind of drink, the Celestian Mead. It's mead made from the flowers of Mount Celestia.
And how much for that?
Well, that's 25,000 gold pieces a glass. Now, that is a bit special. It does some exceptional, potent, lifespan-altering kind of things.
Looking at Draho.
And then down towards the very bottom of the menu, you see in small print, rooms 1,000 GP per night. And next to it, in parentheses, 250,000 GP for an on-call hold.
Sorry, how much for the on-call hold?
250,000 gold pieces.
It's got to have to be somebody who didn't dump all of their money into business ventures and pyramid schemes.
Yeah. Guys, I think this might be out of our price range.
Not when our fishery gets up and running.
Is it up and running?
It will be when we get back to town.
No, it's not now.
Actually, how much do I have gold-wise? That's probably a good thing to look at.
Let's see. Where is the... there we go.
And you hold that.
I don't know what the current party treasure is, but I know personal treasure.
I love that's like all this gold, 2 platinum pieces.
That does happen.
Yeah, as far as a 13th level adventure goes, I'm broke. But for a first level adventure, I'm loaded.
You're trying to play the long game. I mean, you're an elf. You have time. Oh, you're old now. Oh,
Not that old. I still got a couple thousand years in me.
how's the osteoporosis going?
God, I hope not.
But you won't be here for him.
I don't know.
It'll at least be the rest of all of your lives. That's the important thing.
Oh, see, that's the thing, though. We plan on killing you before we die.
So how much was it for that fancy mead that makes people immortal?
25,000 gold pieces a glass.
Yeah, we don't have that.
Well, then
5,000.
you don't have to buy that.
I wasn't telling you. I was telling John.
Yeah, I thought it was 2,500 at first, and that's why I was like, oh, I might be able to barely afford it.
We do keep it on tap. So if you ever happen to find your way back in again,
I mean... Okay, it's too tacky for Draho to do it, but I was just about to say, how about a payment plan? But Draho wouldn't do that. The last thing he'd want is debt to a supernatural rest spot.
Well, let's just take a moment to discuss our order.
Yeah, do any of those drinks on that menu, does Draho recognize any of them as being high-class Elven?
Not specifically Elven, no. Go ahead and give me, say, a history check.
And would I recognize any of the dishes he offered as poisonous? Or otherwise hazardous to our health?
No, you would not think any of them poisonous.
Okay.
So that's a 21 because I'm really good at smarts.
All right. So
Arguably.
Luskin Stout obviously is from Luskin. Bellbuck is a ale brewed by halflings in Faerun. Darn Dar is a nutty tasting ale from the Sword Coast. Red Dragon Crush is probably one of the more unique ones. It's actually produced in Barovia. Stone Solder is a yellow wine produced by crushing berries of the vines found in the abyss. Many Cherries wine is popular in Waterdeep.
How much for the Abyss wine?
Abyss wine, where'd you go? 5 gold pieces per glass. Now I know what you're thinking. Our prices are a bit exorbitant. But we don't get customers very often, and keeping these things fresh is expensive.
So it's not so much the supply half of the equation, but the demand.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Well, I will subtract 5 gold from my inventory, and I will buy one of those.
All right. He pours you a glass of Stone Solder.
Excellent. Gonna do the check it, sniff it, adjust the color. Have no idea what I'm looking for.
It smells somewhat sweet, but once you take a taste, it's definitely got a lot of tannins on the back end.
Yeah, I will sip at it a little bit, just enjoy it, and get a meal too. What was the... Said something about purple worm food?
Yep, so there's pickled purple worm that's been marinated in honey and various regional spices. That's 10 gold a plate.
What region?
That is out of roughly like the Sword Coast region.
Okay, I'll do one of them too.
All right.
I love how you're spending all this money on food when I literally have a bag full of food.
This is Drawho doing what Drawho do.
I mean, yes, I know it's Drawho, so Drawho got a Drawho, but
He wants to experience this place he may only ever visit once.
I also think he's kind of showing off. At which point, come on, guys, it's us.
So yeah, gotta get the meal, have the drink, and just start up polite conversation with this guy and see if I can get any kind of details about how this place runs.
Sure. Well, he set you up with the pickled purple worm. It looks like it's very soft and kind of gelatinously encased in honey that just slowly sweats off of it. It's a very sweet taste and pairs well with the wine that you picked.
Of course it does. Drawho has exquisite tastes. Well, yeah, just gonna eat that, enjoy my drink, and ask him, so how would someone come back here if they wanted to revisit on their own time instead of being ambushed by it?
It tends to happen by happenstance, but that's what we have the on-call room service for.
Happenstance.
You'd think for somebody that doesn't get much business, you would prioritize making a way for people to come back that wasn't so exorbitantly expensive.
If I could prioritize it, I'd agree. But it's one of those things that's very hard to create, and Grandpappy doesn't like to give out.
What does it need? Some kind of a port key?
Something very similar along the lines, yes. Along with the kiss of a djinn.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, because I'd like to come back here and try something else next time.
I mean, for 250,000 gold, I can certainly oblige you one of the doorknobs.
I have $3.
Yeah, that's not happening. If only I could access my bank account.
You mean you don't have one of those banking bags of holding?
No,
Oh,
but
they're
I'm telling you,
fantastic.
the next thing Drawho's creating for freaking
Arcane
Ravens Bluff is going to be a credit card system.
You mean you don't have an arcane teller machine?
Well, that's specifically what the banking bag of holding does. You drop your coins in there, it goes into your vault, and only you have access through that bag to your vault.
Interesting. I will have to look into getting those made.
It's a fantastic thing. It really is.
Again, Kadro, you do know you just gave Drawho something to force his artificers to work on first.
That was the idea.
What are we going to end up with?
Security deposit box of holding.
We're going to probably end up having something that's linked directly to a dragon's hoard, but you can't remove items from it, just add items to it.
See, the thing about a dragon's hoard, you don't have to tell them that you slew the dragon. That way, they're going to think the dragon's still there, be afraid of it, and that gives you time.
But yeah, this is a nice place. How much was it for a night's rest?
1,000 gold pieces per night. More specifically per room. Each room does come with 2 beds.
Is there a limit to how many people you could fit in a room?
I mean, feasibly, if you want to be cheap, you can absolutely do that.
But what about the fire code violations?
Fire doesn't really affect us here.
I was gonna say,
Okay,
this
that's
place
kind of cool. I'm not going to lie.
space probably doesn't have to worry about things like that.
I mean, do we want to rest, or are we good to go? 3 people.
No, is everyone else arrested? Let me see what my...
I know Misaki is fairly down on the spells.
Yeah, I'm 100% good to go, but that's just because I'm a warlock, so...
If you cast a spell, things have gone wrong.
I mean, I would want to take at least a short rest, because I did use some of my abilities.
Yeah, I got a couple things I could replenish, so a long rest would be not a bad idea, especially if Misaki's down a lot of spells. I'd rather have our cleric up on spells.
So
And
Kai,
I'm pretty sure Kai
Yes.
burned through a bunch of stuff.
to catch you up, you guys walked through a door and ended up in a tavern somewhere. You would know that you're talking to an air genasi.
Also, also,
So we were getting ready to roll on Bad Guys X3, and then we get teleported.
The last stop.
well, we went through a door.
Well, yeah, but we went through a door. It's probably a portal.
No, we didn't. We didn't actually go through a portal. It was a regular doorway. We opened the door and we were in a tavern. No portal involved.
Plainer sense to see if we went through a portal.
You are definitely on a different plane.
Yeah, we went through a portal. We are no longer in the tower. We may be adjacent to the tower somehow, but we're no longer in the tower.
Now
But
you're
the
dealing
tower.
with portals.
Well,
Also, everything here is overpriced.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know how good your gold's looking, but
Everything here is overpriced.
yeah.
Breathe deep.
Although I would say that maybe
Are we in Sigil?
You are not.
Excellent.
I was going to say that maybe perhaps a room or 2 would be a solid investment.
1,000 gold per room, 2 beds to a room.
I mean, I can sleep on the floor if it really comes to it.
1,000 gold per where? Knowledge to try to think of where we would be that they would charge such absurd rates for a room.
So what this guy told you is that this is kind of a place built by a genie that is specialized in finding clientele that need a rest before moving on to something truly important.
We sort of found the room.
Oh, we're in the Dewdrop Inn.
Basically.
Yes, this is kind of like enterprising karma is what this guy specializes in.
Indeed.
People that need a rest, and he knows they need a rest, but he's gonna make a buck on it. It's
almost as if the some unnamed higher power is telling us that we should rest now.
Why is the Chimera steak so expensive?
Well, you
Because
see,
they can't.
You know how
can't
hard
get-
it is to take down the Chimera?
not only that, but trying to keep that fresh.
that's the hard part.
A
Because
bag of
technically
cold
it's-
only does so long.
I mean, technically that's like 3 to 6 animals.
Like I said, it's nature's turducken.
An accurate statement.
But like has been said a few times, Misaki is kind of hurting for spells and also just hurting.
And we don't know what condition Kaizen's in, but I could go for a long rest.
Kaizen's not that bad. He could be fine with a short rest. But if nap time is available, Kaizen will avail himself of nap time.
I mean, to be fair, in the last day, we've gotten through quite a few rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Personally, don't think time works normal here.
It's interesting that you state normal because you've only experienced time flow on your teeny tiny orb. So normal's kind of a funny theory here.
I experienced 600 years in an instant. So,
Your teeny tiny orb.
I got a good understanding of years. Gotta come back here for that 25 grand mead sometime.
Keijo Discord again.
Yes, sir.
My goal is to make Drawho be part of every game you run from this point forward, Kedro, in this setting. He is going to be so integral to Ravens Bluff, you will have to bring him back consistently.
what is normal? How do you define normal?
The normal is there is no normal.
Unfortunately, I don't have something to represent a gap in my teeth.
Oh.
I think we should just rest for the night. Whoever wants to put up the gold, because Drawho is not financially.
We could take
His money is all tied up in property.
we could take it out of the party funds because this is something that benefits the whole party.
It is true. Where's our party funds listed?
Where are we? I thought.
We walked through a door and we got teleported.
Oh,
Well, okay, we didn't get teleported because the spell was not used. We walked through a portal. We are now in a different extra dimensional pocket.
So let's see how many of us is there.
That is technically outside of, well,
We're basically in a
tower.
sub pocket.
2 beds to a room. We could do 3 rooms and each get our own bed.
how big are the rooms? Can we just crash in one room?
They would
Good,
be
but
big enough for you
Drawho's
to
not
do
about to pack in with you guys if he's got a room. He'd like his own bed.
If you're gonna want your own bed, you're gonna fork over your own money.
Yeah.
that. As a note, there's 110,000 GP in the parcels.
I know. I'm looking at that because
And we
I
want
was
to
going
enjoy
to
some of
I
that.
was going to pull it for that mead, but that's party inventory, so we can't spend it on any one person.
No
That's what I'm looking at. Is we could do $3,000 and get a bed each.
Plus, Kibble doesn't take up that much space.
Yeah, but if Kibble's gonna bunk with, let's say, bunk with me, and
Well, I am going to fork over money, and I'm going to acquire myself a room.
All right. He scoops it
using
up.
your
You
own
see
money?
him put it into
Yes.
a very small pouch, and as he drops the pouch back onto the bar, it doesn't actually jingle.
I know what that's all about. And then that purple worm stuff sounds delicious. Please have that delivered to my room.
Yeah,
it was. Drogo's
And,
eating it right now.
It appears I have an extra bed. I snore. And I go to the bedroom.
Hey, you paid for your own room. I ain't about to interrupt.
Kibble kind of looks around and then scurries off.
What was that?
Kibble looks around and then scurries off.
Darn.
Do I end up with a kibble in my room? Is that what happens?
Yep.
Well, you're going to end up with a Masaki too, because Masaki will just become a fox and curl up on a pile of stuff.
Share a bed with Kibble.
But I will. Is there bathing?
Oh, of course. Free of
Tell us
charge
what-
with the room.
Tell us what is in the room.
Well,
Because I will pay for food to be delivered also.
of course, of course. Well, we can bring up the bathtub, hot water as you please, scents, oils, incense, whatever you like. All gratis with the room charge.
Is there any meals or drinks tied to that room charge?
Unfortunately not. Those are supplementaries.
Gotcha.
All right. You know what? I'll put up 1,000 gold too.
All right.
Oh, so we're not using party money? I was just gonna throw in. Let's take it from the party money. I mean, you guys actually have money to spend, though. So
I had to look at Drawho, but like, come on.
So, as you guys
Okay.
are talking, a dark leather-clad man steps through the front door.
Is he making noise?
He is not.
Okay.
But
so he's
he
not
does
from our sphere.
seem to be on your guys' plane of existence. He doesn't look ghostly like the other ones do. And he tucks what might be a small doorknob into a pouch on his belt. Oddly, the belt also is not like something that you've seen before. It's several rows of stitched pouches, looking almost like a pouched girdle.
Is it a Batman utility belt?
Think of that, but in 3 rows of it.
Ah,
Beneath the hood of his cloak, his face is masked by swirling shadows, and small pin pricks of glowing amber are all that you can see, and those reside where his eyes should be. He surveys the room momentarily and then walks up to the bar and drops a small sack that jingles with coinage as it thumps onto the bar. The bartender kind of nods, pulls out a bottle, expensive looking, twilled in silver and electrum, and sets it in front of him, and the man picks that up and pockets that into his cloak. He nods and starts walking back towards the door.
yeah, he seems like the kind of person you don't want to interrupt. He's clearly got business. So Drawho's got a question.
You know what? I declared food in a bath, and I went up to follow Kaizen up to his room.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'm gonna watch this train wreck unfold.
I'm going to call to the gentleman and just, raise a glass, ask him if he'd like it to join me for a drink.
He kind of stops mid-stride, turns back towards you, and the mass of shadows swirls. Are you asking me to join you for a drink?
Yes.
I don't mind if I do. And he comes trotting over.
Excellent.
That's so funny.
Slaps a few extra gold onto the counter. The bartender brings him over a separate drink. So, who are you, and what do you do?
Ooh, Midsummer blowout.
I just. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that
laugh,
voice.
but I think I know who that character is.
It doesn't matter. That character is great. I'm going to stand up and do a proper courtly bow. I am Lord Drahoslava von Reichenmere III of Mithdraner.
And
Who might I address?
as you stand up and do that bow, he looks over at the rest of the party. He's like, I know that bow. I've seen that bow before. This is interesting. From Mithranor, you say, tell me more.
Yeah, so I basically just give him a long, drawn-out, textbook-level story of Mithraner's whole way it came to be, why the Drow are hunted and hated, and why, Drow shouldn't be a real thing anymore.
So, are you out here now because it fell?
Well, no, Mithraner never fell.
It did quite some time ago.
What? No, it didn't.
Oh, I promise it did.
When?
Wait, what year is it for you?
14-something, if I remember correctly. 1495.
Oh, yeah, it definitely fell quite some time ago.
Defined quite some time ago.
I
can hear this happening. Right?
I should probably not talk about this. The things with the stuff, and I should go. I should go before you know too much.
Insight check.
No. I need to know what you mean by it fell.
Well, you see,
I haven't been there in a
things
couple
that
hundred years.
I cannot tell you, and you should find out on your own without me saying anything and you going psychotic on me. That's happened before. I don't want it to happen again.
Can I history
so-
or arcana to see if I know what this dude is?
Go for it.
Also, I insight checked 18 on him.
He seems to be on the up and up.
Which one do you want, history or arcana?
Whichever you prefer. That'll kind of flavor it.
24. Arcana.
Arcana? Okay. Let's see. You would know. Oh, what was it? What was the year? Trying to find
Oh,
it.
snap. He might be sending it to you in private message.
Well, yeah, hopefully Mithraner fell within the last year or two, because Drawho's been gone for a couple, about 100 years he's been gone from home. So it could very well be ancient history at this point.
Right then,
You would know
Bartlett.
everything on
Bartlett, where did that little bastard get off to?
there. Yep. Very much so.
Wait, so you asked what year it was for us?
No reason. No reason at all.
Insight check.
Wait, so this is what the
12.
dude is?
No, that's what you would know about Mithranor.
I was trying to arcana to figure out what the dude is.
Oh, what he is.
He's just like a figment of your imagination, man.
Well, if he doesn't want to talk to me about it, I'm clearly going to have to go see what he's talking about. If something happened to Mithraner after we're done here, but...
Yeah, we kind of have a thing going on.
But yeah, I'm just going to say, well, I'll look into that at a later point if you think something happened. Maybe they were doing renovations on the southern wall and you thought it was falling.
Big potential dramatic exposition, and it's like, meh, I'll get to it later.
Drawho doesn't believe it actually fell. He thinks that this guy saw some renovations being done to the defenses.
And is it properly articulating that too?
Yeah.
Must be
So
a
he's
peasant
not-
thing.
He's not concerned. But no, we're currently chasing some drow down to save the world.
That's always fun.
Yeah, you ever save the world?
Only every couple weeks or so. That's why I'm here, actually.
Oh, really? Where are you heading to next?
Well, you see, I have to take this bottle to someone who desperately needs to survive. Because if they don't, the world explodes.
What's
Not
the bottle
your
do?
world, but a different world.
What's the bottle do?
Well, it makes them younger.
I look at Drow.
It's
Look
the
at him.
it's the 25,000 gold bottle.
That's right.
Yeah. Got a question, kind of shooting from the hip here. Wonder if you could,
You know, I tried that at one point, but it didn't fire off very well.
That's why you got to use a crossbow.
It's about the pivot, but,
Good to know.
It's in the wrist. It's in the wrist.
You wouldn't by chance happen to have a on-call room here, would you?
Not anymore. You see, when I put it back in the pocket, it goes back to where it belongs.
That's a neat trick.
Okay, so you don't... Okay, there goes that idea. I
Well,
was
you
gonna
see,
try and
it
convince
wasn't
the-
specifically mine.
Is there any way I could maybe borrow your room sometime if I need to get back here? I'm really finding this purple worm steak to be just... This purple worm is fantastic, and I'd love to try it again.
I
You know,
believe
I'd
he
let
just
you,
said that
but
he doesn't have it.
It's not mine.
Right. So
Could you
once
speak to the owner?
I mean,
well,
once he put it in the pouch, I'm assuming it went back to another plane.
correct, to its original owner.
You can't get a hold of the original owner and ask on my behalf?
Unfortunately, he is in a very different spatial context.
Okay. Worth a try.
I mean, having an on-call room here actually does sound like it'd be pretty handy.
Yeah.
Oh, it is, and trying to find the people with them is even more of a pain than buying one oneself.
But,
So,
Trying to think if there's-
stranger, what do you know about dragon stones?
Oh, you did say it was $14.95. Who might you all be?
well, we're some adventurers, but we go by Arachnophobia.
Oh, yeah. I need to go. It was very pleasurable meeting you. I need to go. And he stands up, swigs the rest of that wine, sets it down, and starts heading back towards the door.
All right,
Don't
That,
blow
that
up.
doesn't answer my question.
Don't blow up. Just don't blow up. Trust me on that.
No promises. Looking at Drow.
I'm gonna call to him. Do you got a sending stone or some way I can contact you again? I'd love to catch up sometime.
Can we get your
You were
number?
fun.
Maybe a business card.
Sure. And he pulls out a small map, basically of Faerun, and I will mark for you where you guys can find him.
Oh, well, that's unexpectedly convenient.
Is it on the local map of the Vast?
It is on the map Faerun section of the world.
I'm not so certain that the person who's actually played Because before will share with the rest of the class after the show. Okay. Well, Drow, I got us a room.
I don't see the map you're talking about.
It's in images.
Ah, there we go.
My question is how did you mark it?
It is a pin north of Mithranor.
That would require me knowing where Mithranor is on the map.
If you go from Ravens Bluff, it is across the Dragon Reach, past the Cormanther Forest. Mithranor is in the Cormanther Forest, and it's basically between Vunlar and Hilsfar.
Gotcha.
That was a whole
That's
lot
a
of
lot of
proper names
words.
and proper.
I was going to say,
probably not
that's a
useful.
lot of words. First, I need to know where Ravens Bluff is.
Is this Iraq?
So
Ease of things.
if you look
Right there.
on the map, there's a big
Just
desert.
south of the Moon Sea.
Yeah.
Map's too big.
It's roughly like right in the upper middle of the map.
Oh, there's the Pirate Island, so it can't be too far from there.
Yeah, so go
Yeah, look for the
There it is,
little red
northwest
face.
of that.
Oh, did I share the pin?
No.
You did not.
I don't think you did.
Share record. Okay, there we go.
No, okay.
Mysterious man in black.
And he exits.
Mysterious man in black.
Yeah, it was less than helpful.
In the middle of a tavern, no less.
I mean, it was very helpful. It's just not in a good way.
I mean, telling us not to blow up is not exactly helpful.
It's kind of ominous, really.
I mean, that was kind of on my list of things to not ever do.
It just means he's heard of the stories of arachnophobia.
Yeah.
Guys, we
And
haven't even
Yeah.
finished our tournament in the pit. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I don't care for the implications of that.
But I will be honest, if nothing else, if we're known for exploding, that's pretty awesome.
I don't know that you understand the definition of awesome, Drawho.
Drawho. Whatever, Grandpa. You need to sleep. Time for bed.
Yeah, I'm going to use Ark's room if he paid for a room instead of wasting party gold.
I like how you're saying that like you had an option.
I could. But yeah, I'll go use your room, get a bath and all the food. And how much? I'm gonna ask how much for an entire bottle of that wine.
Of the one that you ordered,
Yes.
25 gold.
For a whole bottle?
Yep, has 5 glasses worth.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to get a bottle of that sent to me.
Okay.
So that'd be 100 platinum pieces, right?
No.
You said it was
25
like-
gold for the whole
No,
bottle.
no, for the room. Because
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so $8.99.
Yeah, I'm gonna order a whole bottle of it.
So how big is the room exactly?
It is roughly 30 by 30
Oh, that's
with some
wow,
odd
okay.
angles. 2 queen-size beds.
Okay, so I sprawl up and barely fit on one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know what, because it'd be easier to spend my money this way. 50 gold would be easier for my counting. So I'm gonna order the turducken for the morning breakfast,
All right.
and I'm gonna order that bottle for breakfast.
Okay.
Might as well start the day hammered.
Getting toasted early.
Yeah. It'll help me, adventure better.
By the way, if we ever fight chimeras in the future, we're referring to them as turduckens.
Well, I'm gonna know come tomorrow morning if it's worth salvaging the meat.
All right. I've hit you guys with a long rest, so you should have everything back now.
Yay! I have my runes back.
Yep.
and my shifting. That also means that okay, wiped out the yeah. Cool.
Got my spells, my second wind, and my action.
Hey, Kibble, since we're taking a long rest, you maybe want to make some snacks?
Oh, okay.
Actually, it's more like Kibble, can you make some treats? Could be awesome.
I've definitely got kibble snacks.
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast when we wake up.
Okay.
Because I only need 4 hours of peaceful sleep, and I'm going to give myself a nice, good 6 hours in the bed.
Me saving money.
Draho, when you wake up, give me a perception check.
Oh snap! But before I went to bed, I will have put out a bowl and just fill it with some of the frozen fruit that I took, so it can thaw. So that way in the morning I can have fruit.
Okay.
Perception. 19.
Okay. When you awaken out of your trance, you find it a little bit harder to turn your head, and you find that the helm now has a gorget piece.
I can't remove that either, I take it.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm only going to do my 4 hours then, and I'm going to spend a lot of time in my mind trying to psychically contact whoever owns this helmet and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
That has become priority 1 on my brain.
Sounds good.
I can shift through the 3 other lives in my head some other time.
Alrighty.
Does anything happen to us while we sleep? Besides Draho?
Beyond that, no. You guys get a full restful night.
Okay. I'm like, Draho, what? You accessorizing now?
Shut up, I'm trying to talk to myself.
And Ark, you'll notice that the gorget, it looks very much like the helm, where it's been fluted and has kind of relief carvings of like fish, the sea, waves.
I mean, I like it. Doesn't fit your normal motif, but cool.
And I imagine it's seamless also.
Correct.
Yeah, I'm going to do what I can to mentally get a hold of the goddess that owns this thing, because I know what's happening.
Your mental call is very important to us. Please stay on the line. And your call will be answered in the order
so
it was
very
received.
accurate.
Yeah. I need to figure out what's going on with this now. I've put it off long enough.
No, the problem was that you put it on.
So yeah, what do I got to do to contact? I mean,
unfortunately, through the helm, there's no real option to.
I got another follow-up question in Discord.
Alrighty.
If that's the case, since I'm pretty sure I know it's that goddess whose floor I vandalized while I was in town.
It wasn't the floor, it was the holy water.
Same difference.
Those are two very different things.
I mean, one is a liquid and one is a floor.
Which would be solid. I can't smash liquids.
So,
Not very effectively, anyway.
I am going to pray to that goddess for an answer about the helmet.
What position are you praying in?
Well, I mean, I'm just going to stay in my, legs crossed, sitting up posture of the trance.
So as you're trancing, you do envision waves, just a deep blue sea that's roiling. There's storm clouds above it, lightning flashes from time to time, crackling thunder. You will see a kraken that kind of crests a set of waves and then dives deep. And that's kind of where it ends.
Oh, I can't go further?
It doesn't seem to. That anytime that you attempt to reconnect, it goes right back into the same.
Follow the kraken?
Doesn't seem to allow you to. As you try to press your vision into it, your vision gets kind of rebounded, recoiled back to where you initially start.
don't like this, so I can't pray my way into talking to her, huh?
Not at the moment.
Pray the helm away.
I just want to get a moment to speak with her or one of her representatives.
You might want to go to that church and beg forgiveness when we get back to town.
Yeah, but I'd
Right,
rather
then
deal
he's
with
gonna have
her
a full
directly.
suit of armor.
I like my elven chainmail. I don't want to have blue coral armor.
Umberly's not really the chatting type.
Yeah, it seems that way. Unless I am a high elf, can I get... I can't remember the name of the high elf god in this. I think it's...
Coralon?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I was thinking of Vander Morning Lord, but that's a different setting.
mean, you might at least wanna go-
Is
go-
Faerun as
go-
well.
Oh,
So
he
you might
is?
want to at
Yep.
least go for a sea god.
I figure I'm in best standing with the high elf god, so I'm gonna start praying to every elf god I know that's in any way related to her,
Okay.
and just see if anyone's willing to help me make a connection here.
You make
Oh, Tim.
you make your
second
prayers,
cousin of-
but there seems to be no connection coming back.
So, Vander and none of them want to
Correct.
talk to me about this.
Mhm.
Who's the god that hates her the most?
There's a lot of them.
Okay,
All of
who's
them.
Because I'd like her worst enemy to give me a conversation, because they're the one that's likely to screw her over.
Now you're gonna get a whole bunch of gods arguing over who her biggest enemy is. That's all.
All I want is a little FaceTime with a god or two to get this resolved. Is that so much to ask?
Give me a religion check to see if you can.
You want
figure
to
out who
Zoom
that
call
would
a god.
Religion. Let's see. I'm not. Ooh, 19.
be. You would know that her primary kind of external
Adversary?
force
Yep.
would be Saloon.
Saloon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Saloon's nice.
Yep.
Saloon's the moon goddess, right?
Correct.
Goddess
Our
werewolves.
Lady of Silver, the Moon Maiden.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and reach out to her. She's nice.
Are
Oddly,
you doing?
also no connection.
Are you doing auditory prayer, or are you just doing it mentally?
No, at this point I would be out loud just praying to various gods. Elven gods in Elvish, more obscure gods in Sylvan.
You might want to try waiting till we get back onto the right plane for this. I don't think you're gonna get much on this plane of existence.
But by the way, while you're doing this, Orc is just sitting down and just watching you, but like enjoying his bowl of fruit.
Yeah, basically I'm just having silent arguments with myself about why gods aren't paying attention to me. So yeah, after I realize I can't get a hold of anyone, I'm going to open my eyes, check my movement. How bad's my movement restricted now?
You find that your perception is at a -1 due to that.
Oh. Really?
Really.
Drow, I didn't take you for the religious sort.
You can't turn your neck, so yeah.
Fox, I need a new suit
I was gonna say, so we got Batman from the Batman Begins.
from the '90s. Yeah.
Maybe Lucius can get you something that turns correctly.
Well, we do have a fox.
There we go. Perception -1. I found where the miscellaneous thing goes. So now it's on the sheet.
All right.
Limited perception, just the thing we need for an archer.
I mean, I didn't
Yeah,
think his
so-
perception could get any more limited.
So yeah, I'm going to just get up and practice my moves and like all my movement and stuff, and get comfortable with my new restriction.
Okay.
While he's
And,
practicing his moves, I just casually walk by with some fruit and trip him.
Good luck. I've got ridiculous acrobatics now.
The real question there is it a run by fruiting?
Hashtag drive-by.
So, yeah, after I'm pretty comfortable with my movement with the new restriction, I am going to enjoy my Chimera steak. Is it good?
It is. You get various different flavors coming out of every single bite.
While he's got a bit of it there, I'm just gonna extend my claw, cut off a piece, and try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't asking your permission.
This is the richest thing you'll ever eat, peasant.
I take off a bigger base now. Yeah. I'm sorry, who was that who couldn't afford a room?
So, is it time to leave the establishment?
Yeah, after everything's done and I've eaten and gotten my bottle, I'm going to leave the I'm gonna leave, yeah. Meet up at the party.
And stay out. No, okay. Yeah, I'll pick up my gear and I'll go too.
Chance to change my spell list. Oh, I do, however, need to know, Ivara, how many spell books do you have in your possession?
All of them.
Say all of the ones that we've picked up.
You have them where I can see their spell lists, because last time we were only able when you weren't here, and I was looking for them to add them to mine. I was only able to get one book.
Did you bring ink and parchment?
I don't
Yeah.
have them with me. Most of them are back at the house.
Oh, okay. That's what I meant, the ones that are on you.
I don't think I have any on me unless we've picked any up in the castle.
What's that?
Spell
books. Pretty sure those were all dropped off back at the house before we went to the Pirate Isles.
Right.
Okay. That's all I wanted to check, because I'd like to get them to my spell book so I have more variety. If I can only have up to level 2 spells, I want to have every level 2 spell.
That actually begs the question. When we get back to the ship, we're going to have to negotiate our cut of the Dragon Horde.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna show up to everyone, and I'm just going to go over to, Misaki and Kai, since they seem to be the most familiar with gods. I'm just going to point at the new accessory and be like, do you guys know, how to get these things off, or who might want to help?
I can tell you exactly how to get it off, but you're going to have to behave the rest of the time we're in here.
Yeah. Saying that, Misaki agrees and goes, yeah, I can get it off, but we can't do it here.
I mean, I can get it off here, and I pull out my hammer.
Well, if you're going to be like that, I could do it with my halberd.
Yeah, I don't want people to start swinging at my head with blunt instruments.
It doesn't matter what you want. It matters what works.
But I think you would rather it happen back home.
That's fair.
Okay, yeah.
Well, there's a better chance of it being successful if we do it back home.
Also fair.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave it then, but,
So just remember, behave, and I'll tell you with 100% certainty how to get this off when we get out of here.
But only if you're good.
I'd rather just go back to harassing gods till they listen.
Where's the
That's
guy?
kind of how you got in this mess in the first place. I'm going to suggest you don't do that.
You can suggest all you want. Draw's going to do what he wants to do.
I really don't want advice on dealing with getting out of one supernatural entity's contract by involving more from Nivara.
Here's the thing,
And
though.
You're the last
never
person
said
to bring
anything-
that advice.
Here's the
I
thing,
never
though.
said anything about involving another supernatural entity.
Also, here's the thing. her contract with her supernatural beings have benefited her.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like you're saying, oh, maybe getting involved with other gods, like, you're not one to help me with this. You made the mistake too. I'll make the mistake myself. Thank you.
Actually, her father made the mistake.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't have control over the original mistake.
I didn't either.
You're the one that put
You
the
it
helmet on. And you're the one that pissed off Umberlee, so you done messed up twice, son.
I think he's experiencing the early onset dementia. It's common at his age.
But yeah, so I'm ready to go with the rest of the team if we're ready to leave this fancy place.
All right. You guys all heading out?
I believe so. We've all healed up.
I mean, unless we want to somehow pull 250,000 gold to have a permanent room here, but then we'd be like broke. Although we are going to fight a dragon after this.
It is true.
But we're going to also contact the guy, so he's our in.
All right, so heading out. As you guys walk through the door, you find yourselves right back into the Warded Caverns where you had left.
Oh, well,
Excellent.
this is interesting.
So yeah, now that we're back into our plane, I'm going to close my eyes and try and get a hold of Saloon.
You still find that you have no connection.
Vander, Corathan, any of the elven gods? I'm just going to start praying to various gods in Elvish.
Yep, there is oddly no connection there.
He's pulling the Benny maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, you want to just pick him up and carry him so we can get on with this?
Yeah, I'm going to fire him and carry him.
Okay. So,
Put me down. I'm trying to get a hold of gods.
You can do that on my shoulder.
where do you guys want to head?
Pick a door, any door.
We had found the door that led to an incense room. I think was the divination chamber,
Yep, the far lower left.
and I believe that's where
we were trying to go.
That's where we were going to go.
Okay.
All right. So, kibble, traps.
There are no traps. Door is not locked.
How do we want to play this? Do we want to take it by surprise, or do we want to negotiate?
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Where
Okay,
did everything go?
Okay, well, in that case, I just plopped Droho on the ground. Not gently.
I was gonna say we've been negotiating with Drow this entire time, so we might want to rethink that.
Yeah, I'll get down once he starts carrying me because that's undignified, and I'll stop my...
That's a contested roll.
He only picked me up because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
Just-
and it's a contested strength roll. Well, for you, it could be escape his dexterity, but...
I was gonna say if he's holding on to you, you'd have to fight him to get out.
Fine, I'll get out. About to snake out of your grip like a...
Okay, well, my athletics check was 23.
Wow.
You just...
I'm
On
just
my back.
flailing like a child, yes.
Okay,
You
so...
full toddler having a meltdown.
Yeah, so as I said, plop. Pull out my hammer. You might want to get up.
Did we move to a different map that I can't see?
Not as of yet.
Okay.
Breaking and entering then? I don't even know.
Yeah, go for it. Smash the door open.
All right.
Kibble and I will back up and have arrows ready.
Busting open the door to this room, you find that the floor is again changed. A stylized set of tiles marks the area apart from where you just were. A long, thin carpet runs the length of the room to another set of double doors, and either side of the room you see 3 fluffy, oversized chairs. There's a low hum of abyssal chanting that can be heard reverberating around the room, and the faintest whiffs of sulfur tinges the air.
Oh, that's.
Do
unnerving.
I understand the chanting?
Do I understand the chanting?
It is in some form of abyssal arcane language,
Yeah, so I speak Abyssal.
but it's arcane. You would get the gist that it's some form of magical, either summoning or communication.
Okay.
And is this another door?
Fully suggest we find out whoever's chanting and make them not able to chant anymore.
I'm on board with that. So is this a little golden sort of thing
Yep, to your left.
a door? Yeah.
Yep.
Second verse, same as the first.
Oh, that could be bad.
All right.
Too late now.
Could I cast a spell? You dickhead.
What
I
would
mean,
you like to cast?
if you can cast it in the time it takes me to raise my hammer.
No, I can't. No, I see you and I'm like, ah, and then you smash through it, and that is what I say. Could I cast a spell? Just one. Before they know we're here.
Do I have enough time to stop myself?
Let's roll a dexterity save.
Does this? I can see my own attack. Does that count for the advantage?
I think it's attacks against you.
Yeah, it's basically your attack roll versus your dexterity roll. Whichever one ends up higher is what wins.
Okay, so this will be my attack roll, and since it is to destroy an object, it's with advantage. I just want to check something real quick. I can't possibly roll higher with my dex check. Can I roll to see how much I stop myself?
Yep.
Okay, but just to clarify, I rolled a 17 for the attack roll on the die. That sucker's going through. That's going all the way through. It's like, what?
So the form is very awkward in the way that it happens. As the hammer's coming over and Kai says what he says, and you look over towards him, and skoosh, as it just shatters the door. The room that it opened into is the room described in several of your divinations. An immense circular dome of a room extends before you. Centrally sits a large orb adorned in gold accents. Near it stands the pale skeletal form of what was once a matron. 4 pillars and 4 white marble altars circle the orb at intervals about the room, and near each you see several more drow.
Living drow.
Living drow.
And I can see this through the busted door too, as I'm right behind Orc.
Yep.
So I would be more like up here. Oh my. Okay.
Are you going to populate the map?
Should be now.
Yes, he
Not
did.
yet.
He so did.
All right, I'm casting a spell before Orc goes in.
Well, at this point, we'd be looking at initiative.
To be fair, with the awkward way that I did it, they probably only see me.
They do. And where is that?
Natural freaking 20. So 23.
Okay. 3.
And I'm going to use the bathroom before.
Spanish.
Woot! Did it not roll my initiative?
Yeah,
I
roll for
see
kibble.
Kibbles.
Okay. Didn't roll mine for some reason. Here we go.
And then Kai.
Oh, I have to push the button I don't want to push. Well, I mean, it's not the worst button. Yeah, that's about right.
You're still not bottom of the stack, so it's okay.
What? One of them tripped standing up?
Evidently. A couple are surprised.
You know what?
Yeah?
I feel like I can do better initiative. I feel like I don't like being that low on the initiative.
You can use your inspiration and or lucky coin if you'd like.
I'm gonna use the lucky coin and re-roll that.
There's a lot.
What's he using the lucky coin for?
Initiative.
Re-roll initiative.
Oh.
I hate myself for doing that.
If it's any consolation, we hate you too.
So, as you guys start charging in, the drow turn towards you in battle stance. The matron's pale green eyes raise in your direction, and you hear just kind of this whispered, ragged breath. I see the others have come after my prey. Slay them.
She gets all this out before initiative 23?
It's all in combat battle. And technically, Drow Commander 3 is first.
Drow Commander 3.
Yep.
3.
Bottom. All right.
Okay. You'll be the first to die. Well, I see one of my first targets.
The wizard?
Drow House Wizard 1, because he's right there, and we know how these House Wizards are problematic.
And that is 15 foot radius. Winners. Circle.
Like that. Yeah, like that.
All right. Darkness encroaches in on you guys.
Uh-huh.
He comes to here and kneels down behind the altar. Art.
Okay. Well, I'm going to remember that there was an open space over here. So I'm still going to assume it was there. Oh, wait. First, I'm going to rage.
Good plan.
And then we use my instinctive leap to go over here. Or instinctive pounce to go over there.
Let's put Big Bear Rage
So it's
on
not my
you.
movement. It's not my movement. That's just... Rah!
All right.
All right. So I see a Drow Commander and a House Wizard.
Yep.
House Wizard.
All right.
Reckless attack, of course. What was that spell that Kynan was trying to cast? Or did he not cast it yet?
We'll
Didn't
find
cast
I
out
haven't
on
had a
his
chance
turn.
to cash it.
Yep.
Gotcha.
We're-
Gotcha. No, just cool. Dirty 20.
House Wizard. Number 1, where are you? There. That will hit.
I would hope so. If the wizard has a AC higher than 20, we're kind of a problem here. Hang on. Okay. 18 bludgeoning damage, 6 fire damage, and move him down 5 feet.
All right.
Okay. Second attack. Okay. That's much higher than the last one. So. Ooh, okay. Actually, decent rolls. 19 bludgeoning damage, 4 fire damage.
That is that. All right.
And actually, since that drow couldn't see me, he wouldn't have been able to attack me. So, yay. Yeah, I'm good. What's this circular thing next to me? A pillar?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Brings us to Misaki.
I had a question for you. Look at your chat.
Roger Dodger.
What's your vector, Victor?
Yeah. 10, 20. So if I pop here,
Mm-hmm.
so I can see,
Yep.
I can cast.
You can.
All right. I'm going to need 10 by 10. I will need 10 10-foot cubes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Busting that out now.
Place that one on the matron lich first. Unless I can grab them. I don't know if I can grab them, can I?
I don't think so.
Okay. And then take one and nope. Keep where you're at on that bottom. It's got to, so it has to touch the other one.
Gotcha.
So get the priestess below. No, leave. Take that one, but slide it towards the back so I can get the wizard next. And then the next one can do those two and the altar. There we go. That's 1, 2, 3. Fourth one, stop, go down and get that priestess Aloth 2, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 5. Put the fifth one at the top.
It's like a messed up game of Tetris.
Let's see.
At least one of them is going to hit no one.
Yeah, that'll work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring the other one down and hit that other priestess Aloth below that. And then we can hit the other altar and that wizard.
Oh, never mind.
She says, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One dead cent in the middle over what I'm assuming is that scrying sphere. And it overlaps the matron. I don't know if she has to do anything for 2 squares or not.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. And then we're going to do one to get part of the altar and the commander that's right next to me.
What spell is this? I don't remember ever seeing
This is a
that
new
does it.
one.
Oh, nice.
If you like Masaki and you think she's sexy, come.
Yeah, that's 10.
Okay. Shall I read this now?
Yes, please.
Also,
Okay,
thank you for honoring my target.
Well, you don't want to take any of this damage.
I'm resistant to it.
And I don't want to take any of this damage.
That's also fair.
Firestorm. A storm made up of sheets of warring flame appears in a location you choose within range. The area of the storm consists of up to 10 10-foot cubes, which you can arrange as you wish. Each cube must have at least one face adjacent to the face of another cube. Each creature in the area must make a dex saving throw. It takes 7d10 fire damage on a failed save, half on successful. The fire damages objects in the area and ignites flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried, if you choose, which means I can also destroy those altars.
Not that stone is flammable, but sure.
No, but
It's,
The
if you
concussion of
choose
four-
plant life is unaffected.
yeah, that's funny. Is plant life in the area is unaffected.
I mean, it is kind of a druid spell too, so.
All right.
Well,
Okay.
let the immolation begin.
You are
So-
all targeted.
So I can roll I can roll their saves now, right?
Yep. So many dice. And so many fails.
Decent amount of failures.
Yep. And now roll
Only
your damage.
that darkness drops.
The Lich failed.
All right. So let's do this. Cancel that. We're going to pointers.
I come out with
Move
doing a
pointers.
DS6 extra fire damage, and then all of a sudden, boom!
Yeah, all of a sudden the room erupts.
Like I see you briefly, and all of a sudden, boom! And I'm like, okay, show off.
That commander managed to maintain concentration on his darkness.
Not a concentration spell, as it's an active ability.
Innate ability.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yep.
That's dumb.
Isn't it?
Drow are dumb. I don't.
And after I do that, I'm going to so I was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right. They will get reaction attacks at disadvantage because
just
you're
make
going
sure
into
you-
the dark.
Don't let your waifu hear you say that.
Look, my opinion on Drow is well known by all Drow.
Yeah, but your waifu might take it personally.
Oh no, she thinks he's the one to turn him.
Let's see. That is a AC 19, so that should
I
hit.
can make him change.
Yep, 19 will hit me.
For 26 total damage.
Ugh.
A goodly chunk of that is poison, so you feel that seep into you and start rotting your internals.
I don't think I've got a parapet. No, I don't have any negative poison effect on.
And
Well, good thing we slept.
the wizard is not going to waste a spell on that. All right. Any bonus action?
Computer slow. Looking. I'm looking. Oh shit. Not right now. No. I'm not gonna take a potion right now, and I don't have anything for the poison at the moment. So I think that's me.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the Drow Matron Lich will use a legendary action. Not that one. Ark, give me a wisdom saving throw.
God bless it. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? All right. You feel this overwhelming sense of fear from her dread gaze push into your soul. And then you're like, nah, I'm a bear man. Man bear. Nah.
I look over my shoulder at her and I like,
All right. From
bring
there-
on the cheese grater.
Yep. He will attempt a multitude of whips at you.
Kinky.
Miss with a 21
Ooh, okay.
and an auto miss. And a crit. Would you care to rune?
I guess a whip, though? I can take that.
Okay. For a total of 9.
Which is 4.
Yep. You may need to readjust that because it doesn't look like it's taking the slashing off.
Yeah, I was
appropriately.
waiting for that, so.
All right.
I think you have to put on like my rage and my big bear rage at the same time.
That could be. Let's try that. Okay, both of them are on there.
Okay. Next time someone hits me, we'll get you confirmation of that.
Scooped out of that. We are on Drow Priestess of Loth 2. Let's check that spell list.
It's going to cast harm on itself out of fear.
Wow, a basic Drow spell list is not very combative.
Which is odd,
Isn't
considering who they are as a people.
One moment. Locusts. No, we're not going to do that yet. Alrighty. This is going to be a poor attempt, but go ahead and make me a con saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
All right, because I'm the only one he can save.
Yep.
Hold on. First, I demand that you roll me a d20.
2.
I'll take
As for the save, 32, because it was a natural 20.
Okay.
So, it's like, dink. Really? Whatever the effect was.
You take 2d8 poison damage and are not poisoned, so you'll take a total of 5 after the Havating.
Okay, so that makes it 9 total.
That is its turn. Priestess 4. Ah, they have whip attacks as well. Do-do.
They're like, I want to hit him, but I don't want to get close to him.
That's right. Miss on a 20. Hit on a 26. Would you like to ruin that one?
No. What the frick?
The priestesses have better whips.
They do. So 21, which is partially resisted, so that's a bonus. And you do feel that additional poison gripping into your veins.
So that was 18 damage?
21, which should have been partially resisted.
So 21, so that would be 10, so I should be 19.
Yep.
It's still not working.
Lovely.
But I'm keeping track, so we're okay.
Gibble.
Kibble. Well, Kibble can't see anything.
They're trying to flush us out.
Can't dispel a non-magical not spell.
He can come out, stab, run away.
Yeah, but
Actually, come out, stab, disengage, run away.
yeah, he's gonna move where he remembers seeing the what was it, the priest, the wizard.
Okay.
So out here to get out of the darkness.
And that would actually free me up a bit, so...
And okay, I'm targeted on it. He is going to attack with his swords.
All right.
Actions.
And he gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Make sure I click that on.
Can he kill it in one hit? That's the question.
Anything's a possibility.
With his damage output, if he crits, definitely could.
Is, question, the short sword of life stealing, is that a +1 weapon too?
Should be, yes.
Okay, it's not showing as such, because it should have a +10 to attack, not a +9.
Oh, please let it work.
how to adjust that. Oh, here we go. Should do it. Yep, that did it. Okay, it's adjusted. Advantage. Let's attack that. Target's picked. Sort of lifesteal.
Miss with a 14. Yep.
Wow.
Well, offhanded.
All right. That is a hit.
Awesome. Still get the sneak attack.
That's correct.
Yes.
Roll the sneak attack.
13.
Offhand.
For another 4.
Yep.
Not bad, Kibble.
Yep.
And then he is going to disengage and step back into the darkness.
You already used your bonus action.
You use your action,
second attack was a bonus action, wasn't it?
Well, to be fair, Kibble will only get hit once if he goes back into the darkness. Up to once.
Yep.
That would be a really good time to have Sentinel.
Yeah, he's gonna duck back into the darkness regardless.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, too, the one guy wasn't there when he initially could see in there, so.
So that House Wizard is going to attempt his reaction on that. And as he is a warcaster, will fire off a large volley of magic missiles.
Oh, he just sealed his death wish. He just sealed his death warrant. You're just, nope, you're gonna die now. You're gonna die, and I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh, he's going to magic missile me?
Yep.
Really? Does he have shield? I doubt he has shield.
Not sure.
Let's see. First level spells, I don't see shield.
Then he will take 20 points of damage.
Ugh. Yeah, he's definitely gonna die now.
Okay, that ain't bad.
All right, that's
Not good.
Move, attack, bonus action, move. I think you're done.
Please let him move. Please let him move.
That brings us to the Drow Matron Lich.
Well, let's see what she can do.
That is a good question.
Skip. Okay, next guy.
Not quite.
Or are you just running through the options of what might actually be effective at killing me?
Yeah, effective, yes. Killing, not as much.
That's what she has minions for.
That's correct. So I need a 20-foot cloud.
Sorry, what?
A 20-foot cloud.
Right now I heard you, but what?
Question. I'm
Answer.
assuming she's casting a spell.
Yep.
Can I see her?
You can see through darkness, but there is a wall direct in your line of sight.
Okay, I wasn't sure how much of the door got busted open.
Yeah, if we tag you,
it's
direct through the wall.
Can she actually cast into darkness?
With True Sight, she can.
Oh, okay. I was
Not
going to
good
say,
for
'cause I'm
us.
pretty sure most of these spells require you know where you're targeting.
Yep. So there is a concentrated cloud kill now in that space. At the start of anyone's turn in there, or at the start of your turn, you'll make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, 5d8, half as much if it's successful.
New primary target.
And she will stop there. Nivara, con saving throw, please.
Okay.
+3.
That's true, yes.
Base damage is 29. Would you like to inspiration that?
Yes, I would. 'Cause that is hot garbage.
It's a little
So
better.
20.
20? Double check. DC is 20. You are spot on. So you will take half of 29, so 14.
You'll take half of that. Magic aura. Suck it.
So 7.
Also, Kibble takes half of the 20 damage you took.
Does that affect magic missiles?
It says spell damage.
It's a spell, yeah.
Okay,
I
Yay!
will correct his damage.
I am a Balchinian.
that is correct.
My balls, her chin.
All right.
The
what you
brass
doing, Navarro?
balls, though.
All right. This complicates things because I had a plan.
Did you have
Yeah.
12% of a plan?
I had some indeterminate percentage of a plan.
Was it just hide in the darkness and throw magic missiles?
Eldritch Blast, but
Or Eldritch Blast is what I meant to say.
all right.
Eldritch Gatling gun. I mean, if you want to do it against the Lich, that's more hits, which means more chances to break concentration.
Why don't you focus down Drow Wizard 1?
I can do that.
And if we get rid of
You
him,
have
then
to
we
get to the Lich.
Yeah, and not only that,
How
if
does Navarro,
somebody,
not if
some-
Navarro breaks his concentration before me. She gets 6. She also gets 6 shots.
Yeah, but
But-
this thing also is a boss, and it's gonna use. I'm assuming it's got some kind of resistance to automatically pass those saves.
and not only that, if that Drow Wizard is taken down, then that opens up a hole for people
Other
that
people
are in
to
this
enter the
room
room
to get
That's
into that
fair.
room.
That's fair.
And
so-
the Drow Wizard hasn't actually acted yet. If they die before they act, it's action economy. We win double.
That's also fair.
So let's go
Law
ahead.
on the initiative.
And
To be fair, I'm not here for my brains.
Yeah.
21 is a hit. For 8 damage. 25 is a hit. Another 10 damage. 27 is a hit. 10 more damage.
bonus action.
Finish him. Or her. It would be.
28 is a hit.
And the wizard's
No, wizard
probably
be a
him.
male.
And that kills
Okay.
that wizard.
God.
Wait,
Wisdom.
You got 2 spares. Fire the Lich. Or the
Can't see the Lich. Maybe the commander.
the
Maybe.
commander. Yeah. You can see his leg.
Or-
Get it.
Or one
Commander's
of the
3 is
priestesses.
keeping the darkness up.
Well,
Or one. Or
why don't
one
we all
priest.
shut up and let him take his action?
This is true.
But that would be sensible.
Let's see here.
I thoroughly believe he has more practice being a warlock than any of us.
Gonna try and take as much HP off of Wizard 3 as possible because that one hasn't gone yet.
Solid
So
plan.
we might be able to take 2 wizards out of this before they start slinging spells.
Fire through where the other mage used to be.
26 is a hit. 9 damage. And for the last one, 19 is a hit. For another 12 damage.
All right.
Any movement?
I ain't afraid of no cloud kill, so I'm gonna hang out.
Okay. Brings us to House Wizard 2. All right. Ark, give me a dex save.
Uh 9.
Would you like to inspiration that as you see a small, thin black ray emanating towards you?
Why, yes. That in particular, I would like to, yes. Okay. 15.
15, unfortunately, is just a bit shy.
Okay. Time for my first disintegration.
Yep.
Inspiration.
All right.
19.
19 does make it.
Yay. Now I have to do something to get the inspiration back.
That is his action. So Drow Commander 1 will step down here.
Oh, no. He slipped out of my reach.
Comes in with the scimitar. 26 with a hit. Do you want to room that?
Let's see what it does, and then I'll decide for the second time you try that. Oh boy, that's a lot of okay.
And a lot of 6s.
So that's should be 14.
Yep.
Okay.
Attack 2 is a miss. And attack 3 is also a miss. Priestess of Loth 1.
I don't suppose I could convince you to cure wounds. See, this is what I was afraid of. They are just going to surround me. But
we'll come in with that. Nope, that's number 4. Where's 1?
First I'm going to ask what, and then I'm going to ask why.
She is healing.
She's dropping a mass heal, huh?
Yep.
Too bad no one but me can see this, so, I can't counterspell.
Actually, Navarra could see that.
No pressure.
Which one is it?
Priestess of Law 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will attempt to counterspell that.
All right, make your roll.
Is that plus anything?
It is not.
Really should be, though.
10 plus the spell's level, so that is enough. The Wizard 3 is going to attempt to counterspell your counterspell. And
Can
fails.
Wizard 3 see through the darkness?
The countering of counterspell goes through the spell space, and it's being countered on Priestess 1. So
Okay.
all of the effects are happening from there.
I get it. Nope.
Yep. But fails either which way. So no healing currently.
Yeah, suck it, blue deck. No one? Okay.
Right, that one.
We would be the blue deck. So,
Well, they attempted the blue deck.
no, they attempted the white. We did the blue.
Curses.
Command
Either way, we
2.
win.
Sorry.
Again, not for your brain, but we love you anyway.
To be fair, I barely played Magic the Gathering.
30. And comes in with the whip. Hit on a 23. Do you need to room that?
No.
Total of 8. Hit with the 24.
No.
For another 5. And missed with the 17.
See, I like this whole thing. It's like a big bear man comes in and is like, no. Back.
That brings us to Draho. Now, as Draho is in the presence of this particular matron, something else is currently in play.
Ooh.
What's affecting me?
A variety of things from backstory that have come into play because of where you are currently at.
Also, it technically is the one Drow's mother, so you're trying to make a good first impression.
So, first off, you are
Too bad he doesn't have a mace.
at disadvantage on all attack rolls against the matron.
What?
Yep,
Against the matron specifically.
correct.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You have plenty of other targets.
Well, there goes my idea of bum rushing the matron.
Oh,
Well-
thinking about that, your initiative is actually 5 lower because the matron is here.
What?
Yep.
So I don't go.
Nope, not currently, so that puts you at a 2, actually. But you do have a plus 1d6 cold damage against the matron.
So you're less likely to hit, but if you do more damage.
Mhm.
Huh.
So if you attack her, don't sharpshoot.
So, scooting back up, that brings us to Kaizen.
Also, I'm just going to point out that they're in lovely explosive arrow distance.
Yeah.
Hey,
But it's not my turn anymore.
Hey, Kaizen, I think morale is low.
You're currently muted, Kai.
You muted yourself still.
Other situations have taken precedence. So, Quicken Twin spell, prop poison, Kibble and Misaki. Misaki is cured of poison. They both have resistance to poison and advantage to all poison saves.
Kibble doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it?
Nope. He's got the
Well, then
green
I'll take it.
knife.
Kibble's immune to poison?
Yep.
He
Oh,
has the
right.
green knife.
Oh, yeah. It's like, wait. Ah.
All right.
How tall is the altar?
Each altar is about 4 foot, providing roughly quarter cover. Huzzah.
We have the makings of an effective front line.
Going
That's
after
my bitch right there.
Priestess 4. Alrighty.
And now, mixed stabbings. Oh, let's see here.
Oh, there's a bonus action to cast? Oh, right. Quicken the spell. That's right.
Ha The only reason why I did that is because Ketty said I can't quicken for extra smite damage.
Because you're technically not casting a spell when you do that, yeah.
Hush you.
Hey, it means that I can become a paladin and do extra damage on a rage crit.
$29 most definitely does hit.
See? He has reach too.
13 damage to start.
I love this visual of you like jump up on the altar and just swing down over the other one's head.
Mm-hmm. Another 10 in smite. Beautiful. 28 definitely also hits. For another 5
Ooh.
smite damage. Don't you get re-rolls on ones?
Ones.
So that'll bring it up by 4 more on Drow Priestess 4.
Oh, wait.
But
and
then
I
he
got
should re-roll the other ones then too.
Which bring it up by another 8. Okay.
She is red.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, alas.
She's looking at you with her one good eye.
The other eye, of course, is dangling out of the socket.
At the moment, yeah, basically. Any final movement?
No, I am. That'd be funny, but I can't do it.
All right. Brings us to Drow Wizard 3. Kai, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw as a long,
Finally.
thin, black line comes arcing out at you.
I pass.
Okay. That is that one's use. Drow Wizard 4.
Oh, you have the thing. That's right.
Huh?
You have a ring of evasion, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very handy in these situations.
Will not want to use that because he just saw it not work against you.
Aha! We've successfully intimidated them.
But we'll drop a 20-foot square.
Okay, now I'm not so happy. No, I think that was good where it was.
Let's see. That is.
He's dropping the center of that square where?
It's like just in front of the door.
Yeah, just on the inside outside of that blackness.
Okay, I see it now.
Yep. That is Everard's Black Tentacles. So as you guys start or end your turn there, stuff will happen.
Does it impede movement?
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Not for me.
Is that concentration?
It is. Priestess 3. Come up to here, and she will attempt to.
Well, they do like
Mass
to
heal.
reflect spells.
So first there, 0.
Does healing magic work on Lich?
Not generally, no. Priestess 2.
They kind of don't have any living components to heal.
Correct.
I remember when you could nuke a room with that.
Also true. That was so much nicer. Okay, it's gonna be Priestess 1.
I remember when they first implemented Lich Form in Dungeons and Dragons online,
Yes.
Ah,
and I murdered every witch in the raid on accident. All of the wizards were like, "New hotness, Pale Master, Lich Form." Crispy's like, "Heal!" Ding, 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 ding.
That is that one's turn, and now we come to Raho.
Oh, am I finally allowed to do something?
You are.
Okay, do I gotta roll anything to take damage for standing here when I start?
You do. Con save.
I get. I remember I involved in some aura that made me.
Yeah, the aura moved.
It did.
Okay, that's all I wanted to double check.
Now I can benefit from it, and no one else.
I'm sorry, I need to be up here. You don't have enough hit points.
So con save, right?
Yep.
Let me get up to my saves. Ugh. I don't like that.
Believe you are out of
Inspiration.
inspiration. Didn't you use that?
No, I used my lucky coin.
Correct. Go for it.
Wow.
5% worse.
You flip it and
Yeah.
it came down heads.
Well, what do I take?
A lot.
Like 20 some points.
18.
No, it's not even that bad.
Yep.
I'm going to get hit way harder than that here in a minute.
18. Okay, and that's it.
Yeah. What makes you so certain they're interested in you?
Correct.
Because I just stabbed the out of their priestess.
You did?
Okay, now that Everett, how much does it remove movement?
So for each square, you're at half movement. So every square that you move into it is 10 movement.
Hate that. That really puts a damper on my plan.
It does. And much like
Your plan of not dying?
darkness, it doesn't allow people to see in or out of it. Save for like the very edges.
Okay, so let me see here. out there. Okay, so I can move here through it if I blade dance
Okay.
to get my extra 10-foot movement,
So
boost my AC and all that.
as you move through it, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I thought it only happens when you start or end your turn.
You're going to be.
Or if you walk through it.
Oh.
A creature is
Dexterity.
affected for the first time on its turn, walking through it. At the end of its turn, it also is taking additional other stuff.
Now that's a dexterity, not athletics related.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so it's just...
And if you fail, it does restrain you.
Jesus. Yeah, that's about right for you.
So where does it stop? You right there,
Yep,
and I can't move any further.
correct.
Well,
And we'll do 12 points of damage as tentacles wrap around and kind of constrict and crush you.
that's wrong. Well, here's my movement and my bonus action. Got any spells that would be helpful to me?
Now, you can use your action to make a strength or dexterity check, your choice, against the spell DC to free yourself and continue your movement.
Yeah, let's see.
Mm.
Have anything for what do I have prepared? That's the important thing. Oh, I didn't even realize I had that prepared. It's too late to undo what I did, huh?
It is.
Damn. I got Misty Step prepared. I forgot all about that.
You wouldn't be able to use it because you can't see the opposite point.
Oh, you got to be able to see. I can't just say 30 feet that way. Good luck.
Let me double check.
That's just something I'd like to know for future reference.
Yep, unoccupied space you can see.
Okay, fair enough. So that wouldn't have mattered anyways.
Yep.
Well, I guess I got to use my action to try and move because I can't stay in all three effects right now.
Okay. It's dark, inky dark, poisonous, and tentacle slappy, all at the same time.
So that was I could use acrobatics to get out, you said?
It is either a strength or dexterity check.
Dexterity or strength, okay.
Yep. Check, not skill.
Yep. Okay, let's see if we can make this dex save this time.
Natural 1.
About ready to get rid of this stupid digital thing and go to physical dice. They are not generous to me tonight.
That is true.
Okay, so I can't break free.
Yep. So I do believe that ends your turn because that's action, movement, restrained, bonus action.
Bonus action was already used
Mm-hmm.
because I blade danced to get the extra 10 feet.
Yep. All right.
I mean, I could action surge.
You could.
I feel like I can't really risk staying here for another turn.
Would give you another chance to break your way through. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't stay here. I'm going to use that action surge.
All right.
I literally can't risk standing in 3 effects at once. Come on, Dex.
Not with an 11.
I invested so much into this. That's it. Cheat the system. I'm getting out of this.
All right.
You want to try those physical dice?
Don't you have Indomitable?
Oh, I do have Indomitable, don't I? Why don't anyone remind me what I have?
I just did.
Let's try again. Burn all of my abilities on getting.
I mean,
out of
it's
a
not like
freaking-
you are going to roll high enough to make it happen. I'm just trying to get you to waste it now. There you go.
All right.
There you go.
You may
Oh.
continue your movement.
It's only because I brought it up.
Well, that would end me here, which is out of everything.
Yep.
And I can't do anything now that I'm here, but at least I'm here and my AC is boosted and everything's good.
Yes. Brings us back to the top of the round. Drow Commander 3 will continue to come in on arc with the scimitars. Miss. Miss. And miss as he's trying to weave in and out of those tentacles. Arc.
Okay, before I do anything,
You have to make a dexterity saving throw for the tentacles.
that's fine.
Tentacle love.
22.
22, that will save. Do you take
Okay.
damage? Nope, you take no damage.
Okay, real quick before I do anything. If I had an opening where it's like I can move diagonally between two enemies, I can do that, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one, I'm going to move here.
Okay.
Do I have to do anything?
Nope.
Okay. Priestess of Lulth 4.
Ready?
19.
Will hit.
Okay. So that's stuff. Okay. 12 bludgeoning damage, 4 fire damage, and I'm going to move it to the. It's going to go up 1.
Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Attacks of opportunity go.
There's only one that gets that. And we'll miss.
Okay. Attacks of opportunity go.
It's going to be 1 and 2, both commanders.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta hit her with the Mace of Disruption.
Failure.
You know, in retrospect, I should
failure.
have shielded. I should have gone shield first. Giant's Might.
All right.
So I'm gonna be big now. Fill up the 4 that are free. I mean, I got out of that scot-free, but now I'm gonna be like, oh right, shield and Mace of Disruption. And yeah, and I'm gonna see if I can break her concentration. Actually, you know what? Since I'm trying to break her concentration, not actually kill her, because I know this won't kill her, I'm gonna use my maul instead.
Okay.
Cocked. Okay. 23.
Will hit.
Okay. So that and an extra D6 for being big. Okay. 19 bludgeoning damage, 3 fire damage for a total of 22. Concentration on the cloud kill.
Makes it with plenty to spare.
Action surge.
Okay.
So close. That's 19 on the die.
Okay.
So don't get the bonus damage again. Okay. 15 bludgeoning damage, 1 fire damage.
Again, makes it with plenty to spare.
That's fine. And action surge. 22 to hit.
Will hit.
Okay. Probably with plenty to spare, of course, but 18 and 3. So, 18 bludgeoning damage. I don't know if she's taking extra damage from the bludgeoning. But 21 total.
Okay.
Damage.
Which brings her to a total of that. All right.
And makes it with plenty to spare.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing I'm going to have to crit to even have a chance of breaking concentration.
Yeah, legendary creatures.
At which point I will switch over to the shield and Mace of Disruption.
Okay. She will use her legendary action as she reaches out to you and attempts to touch you, just missing.
No touchy.
Brings us to Misaki.
Right.
Start us off with a dex save. And a con save.
Con save, no dex save. I have freedom of movement.
Dex save is for Everts. So it won't restrain you, but it still will attempt to beat you up.
Oh, okay. Con save.
Mm-hmm. Con save is good, so you'll take half of this. Well, that was a lot of ones. You'll take 5. 31. All right. And then dex save. 22, so you'll take nothing from the tentacles.
I just got to get the killing blow on these guys. That'll keep me a temp.
Okay.
There we go.
Did Misaki take half damage from the poison because resistance? And
What?
did she roll with advantage?
Oh, actually, you wouldn't take any damage because of your...
The tentacles are poisonous?
No. The tentacles you took no damage because you rolled the save. The cloud kill is the actual poison. So that should be that.
Got it.
High level combat, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not even high level.
Yep.
What does a 60-foot diameter circle look like?
The entire room.
Don't let me stop you.
And then some.
Oh my.
All right, bring that down.
Diameter or radius?
60 feet in diameter. So yeah, we can make that smaller. What's the size of the room that we're in?
60 across,
30-ish.
actually.
Yep.
So, depending on what it's centered on.
Well, I need a circle. Give me.
I'm just saying that if you wanted to loose a fireball, now would be a good time.
No. Bring that down to. No, like shrink it. Sorry. I want to get all 3 of those wizards on the edge of this thing. No, the 3 house wizards. I want to get them on the outer ring of this, and bring it in.
4, 2, and 3.
I need them on the edge of it. I don't need them in it.
So do you want them more up and right, or do you need them?
So that's at a 20. What's a 15 look like? Why is there such a big difference between those 2 circles?
Yeah, that's a 15. That's a 20.
Does that how circles work?
Bring that over. It should.
25. Yeah.
That one should be able to get all of them at the edge. If you need them on the outside or inside edge.
There. And
Just remember, I don't know what this is, but Kaizen is resistant to fire.
It's not fire. You guys are going to be inside, and the rest of us are going to be outside. I'm trying to take out the wizards.
Do it.
I'm dropping blade barrier.
Ooh.
And I can drop it as a circle, so anything on the outer ridge
gotcha.
gets hit.
Doesn't include us, right?
It shouldn't, because I'm going to make sure you and I don't get hit. So if we have to nudge it a little bit to the left to make sure our squares are good.
Basically, it's a wall, but he can make it a circle.
Yeah,
Yes.
I just want to make sure we're not going to get hit as soon as it pops
So
up.
basically, it's going to get all the house wizards and Commander 1.
Meanwhile, all the guys inside are just, I didn't sign up for a cage match.
So basically, we're going from 20 to 25 for that barrier.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that'll be it, so it'll hit them without hitting us. That's the big
It's
one.
up to. It can be up to 60 in diameter, so I can make the diameter however I want it. It's a 5-foot thick wall.
Yep. So that is going to hit Kai.
I'm a sexy bitch.
Okay.
Take it.
All right. So when they start their turn there,
Well, I got to
Or-
roll.
nope. So it's difficult terrain, and when a creature enters the wall for the first time or starts his turn there, they'll roll dexterity saving throws.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Kai's got this.
So,
All right.
any bonus action or movement?
And it gives. And you got cover both ways. So.
Mhm. 3/4 cover, and
yep.
it is difficult terrain.
Right. At the moment,
You mean the thing that Drow ignores?
Yep.
Awesome.
cast a spell. I moved. My bonus economy. I don't have any bonus. Yeah, that's gonna have to be it.
Okay. Brings us to Drow Commander 4, which is that one, who will attack Kai.
But I'm still within whip range.
You are. But he's closer. Bonus action.
You enjoy being a whipping boy.
I enjoy not having my friends get hurt.
Oh, I forgot they had those. Well, that's going to get more fun.
How about it doesn't? And we say it doesn't.
I hit with a 27. Aside from the first 6, the additional 46 that are there are poison damage. So 24 is 18. What? Your mic's off.
Your mic.
I hit Misaki and myself
Mhm.
with resist poison.
Correct. Which means you got to take off the additional 4 dice. So it's going to be 6 plus 4. So a total of 10. Taking off 14 of that damage. Where are you at?
You got
10?
so many area effects going on.
He will use his bonus action to battle
some-
command, which will allow another Drow commander to attack.
To allow him to use his command to use his command.
Does hit with a 29.
Okay.
I'm going to take that off so that we don't have to deal with the extra damage. So it's 5 plus 4 is going to be 9 points of damage on you. And where'd you go again? 19. All right. That is his turn, bringing us to Priestess of Loth 2. So many actions.
Yeah, we're gonna try to bring them down by a few in the next turn. I am threatening their boss.
That you are. She is going to attempt to dispel magic on the blade barrier.
But they also notice that I have some bright light in my hand now.
But fails at that. Drow Priestess 4. Going to try that same thing. Fails at that. Kibble.
All right.
Well, one, he's got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yep. Starts with a... no, he doesn't need the con saving throw because he's got the poison resist.
Oh!
Yep.
Any way to make himself...
This reminds me of the time we went into the... what was it? Tomb of Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like... Oh no! There's only 3 of us. And we have lightning bolt, and then we all like made our saves. Plus, we were in the aura of a Oath of Ancients paladin, so we all took like 6 damage. I was like, ha!
Wow, that's so that's the only way he has to move without moving, huh?
So you gotta teleport?
That's extreme, to say the least. But it guarantees he gets through with minimal damage. Where'd he go, though?
What is this thing? I'm interested.
Dimension door.
Oh!
Can he see?
It doesn't have to. It says it can be a place you can see, one you can visualize, or one you can describe by stating distance. He's seen the whole room before it went dark, so...
He actually popped out of there for a minute, so...
And he popped out, so he can go pretty much anywhere in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is he using the spell, or is he using the cloak that we have?
I don't know about any cloak. I know he has the spell.
We have a clone to the mouth bank.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Oh, I don't know if that's equipped with anyone.
Okay.
I don't know who's equipped with it, if anyone is.
That's fine. Just do the thing.
Yeah. So let's dimension door. That is a action. Now, where would be the best place for him to appear that would be safe for him in that room? So he can remember.
Probably where he's very far away from everyone else, so as to minimize the chances of him being included in the area of effect spell, or if an area of effect spell targets him, it's going to hurt as few people as possible.
He doesn't technically know about the area of effect spells that are in there.
Nope. And I'm trying not to metagame and be like, oh, he pops out behind Drow Wizard too.
I mean, that would be the most appropriate for a rogue anyway.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say was, oh, he'll pop out behind Drow Wizard too, but I'm like, trying to think logically, actually he might, because he knows that guy's back there,
Mm-hmm.
and he knows that guy's away from all the enemies.
And that everybody's facing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, so that's what he's going to do.
Okay.
He's going to pop himself right there and hope for the best. And let me see, that's a 4th level. Let me burn a 4th on him. So there's a sudden snap, crackle, and pop in the darkness. Suddenly you hear a tiny little kobold squeal as it lands in the middle of the square and starts searching around it like, where am I? Did I get where I'm supposed to be?
Now, since I'm 10 feet tall, can I see him over the everything?
To an extent, considering the 3/4 cover.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a 20-foot circular wall of blades in the room now.
I see a general small shape though that does not look like a drow. Okay.
See a new tiny shape. Yeah, so he's, even though he doesn't get advantage, he's going to attack the Drow Wizard with his sword.
What's in an action to do that?
That's an action to do, I forgot.
You can hide.
I was going to say, yeah, he can actually hide, can he?
I mean, there's nothing in front of him, but everybody's facing the wrong way, so I'm going to give it to you.
Well, I mean, there's a door right here. Can he just crack the door a little? See if anything's in there?
That would draw more
Absolutely.
attention.
Yeah, crack the door and see if anyone's there. If not, he's going to back into the door as quietly as possible and hide in the darkened room.
There is no one in that room.
Okay.
Specifically, what he sees... That's the anteroom. That's the main room. Is basically a room filled with kind of Karatoran effects. The rug leads to kind of an altar space, and then 2 large chests, flanked also by 2 large kind of wine vases that have been topped.
There's an altar in there.
Mm-hmm.
That seems Lich related. Kibble, what would he... I mean, he's got every skill, but... what would he need to roll to determine that this room might be pivotal to stopping the Lich?
Does he know about phylacteries?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does he understand the concepts?
Let's go with Arcana at disadvantage, because most people don't know how liches work.
Yeah,
Bardic knowledge. Bardic knowledge.
Yeah, they'd go to a bard school. And I sent him to the best bard school in Ravens Bluff.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be above average.
Plus, he had a small criminal enterprise going on, so he might have picked up a thing.
Hey,
Nice.
hey, if he went to a school in Ravens Bluff, then there was the pop-up book of the undead.
There was.
So does he still get disadvantage?
He does, but you can use your bonus action to inspire yourself with that. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Okay, so inspiration that, so he can add another D8 to it, right?
Yep.
If he needs to. Okay. So Arcana at disadvantage. We need that D8. That'd be a 16. Let's get the D8 in there.
Okay.
17.
He doesn't feel that it is something related
It was
specifically to the Lich. More to do with potentially a deity that is both outside and entrusting of this locale.
So wait, what does he think it is?
That it's not to deal with the Lich, but is a deity that is both external and internal to this location.
It's external and internal to this location.
It's Schrodinger's god.
You know what? Since obviously when he looks in the room and sees a giant orb of spinning daggers and everything's gone to chaos, I think he's going to spend a round or two just exploring this room and seeing if he can figure out what's going on in here.
Okay.
Kibble's smart enough to realize this has to be helpful to us.
That is correct.
So yeah, he's shut the door behind him.
Hi, Drow Matron Lich.
Yep. She will, before her turn, though, take another legendary action. Attempting to touch you once again. That is a hit. Give me a Constitution saving throw. This should be pretty easy.
Don't jinx me. 24.
Okay. You feel as she kind of brushes against your skin, the clawing sickness of your muscles tighten. And then you're able to kind of pull back, and that sensation alleviates.
I don't like you.
Oh, so many spells.
Cast friendship. That's no. Cast prestidigitation to make my fur green.
Guys, what do you think the wisdom saves on a Drow wizard or a Drow commander would be? Good? Bad?
Decent.
Think the wizards would have a better chance of failing a wisdom save?
They're wizards. They're all mental.
She's going to try that one more time on you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. Again, disintegrate is coming out.
Natural 20.
Okay. She's very annoyed with you.
Do I pick up? But then she's annoyed on me. It's hard to tell because the face is not there.
You do. You see the bone of her eyebrow sockets kind of crinkle in.
I made her so mad her bones are angry at me. I smile.
And
Like,
that brings us to Nivara.
Kind of a smug look on my face.
All right.
I'm not even
so we
using my
got
token on this either, so
Mm-hmm.
con saving throw. Ugh. All right. How much am I taking?
27.
Ooh.
All right. So that kills my 13 temp HP and leaves me with another 14.
Yep.
So 21 wounds total. Cool. All right.
Door.
Well, I would very much like to not be in this room anymore.
Yeah, no one does.
Alrighty.
Is your Raven's dead by now, though?
I'm not counting it as actually there. It's like sitting on Kai's shoulder.
And I was going to say, not only that, he migrated the token over too. So
Gotcha.
All right.
I mean, if you want to play that game, then Rokan is in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point because he's on me.
When is Rokan ever not in trouble?
Well, he's hugging me.
Alright.
He's pretty much a backpack.
So I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna stop there just to see if I can actually get through this stupid tentacle BS.
Alrighty. So dexterity
so-
save.
Roll to resist hentai.
$15 is a little shy.
Dark One's luck.
Okay. Plus 10 will get you through it.
All right, so that's 20, 25. Wait, that shouldn't be 20. Oh, that's the size of the square. Okay,
Mhm.
never mind. 5, 10,
It is
15,
still
20.
difficult terrain, so each square is 10.
Okay. So that's 10. Bleh, I'm not going to get out.
You'd be right on top. Oh,
I can go 2 squares. I can get to the edge of it.
you can get right next to me, can't you?
I can get next to you or next to Drow.
Well,
Would
next
you-
to Drawho will keep you out of the blades.
Well, it'd be the same spot, just either by you or me.
Yeah.
Kedro, at that point, would he be able to see the rest of the room to do an action?
Unfortunately not. Well, no. Yes, because you have Warlock.
I have
Because,
Like, you can see from where you're at.
but he's still within the cloud kill.
Correct.
So you may still be in the square, but you'd be out of the cloud kill, and because of your warlock sight, you could still attack.
I mean, there he's just in the tentacles, though.
Yeah.
Right.
The point was I can't get out of the tentacles.
Right.
You
Although
could
it
use your action to dash.
I could.
Then bonus action to attack. Don't you have the ability to bonus action do another set of attacks?
Only
No.
when using a cantrip for the main action.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So if I start my turn in here, I got to save again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm within enough distance of Kai to get his bonus.
You are currently, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna risk it and try to get out on the next turn.
Okay.
Nice.
I mean, if you kill the wizard to cast the tentacles, you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about the tentacles.
Which one was that?
That's a good question.
It was Wizard 4, wasn't it? It was either 3 or 4 because it was before my turn. But after copy.
No, it was it was Wizard 4 because the other two used Disintegrate.
Yep, and Wizard 4 is in the north.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna be able to one shot Wizard 4. If I banish him, does he lose concentration?
No.
Although they're on separate planes of existence.
Doesn't stop you from concentrating?
Well, all you need to do is hit him once and break his concentration. You don't have to kill him.
Though.
It wouldn't stop his concentration, but it would stop his connection to the magic.
That is accurate.
You're saying banishment would work.
If he leaves the plane, then any spells that are on effect on this plane lose their connection to magic, which means they don't have anything powering them.
Well,
end of story.
I'm just gonna use the Gatling gun because that's 6 chances to break his concentration versus
good plan.
If I banish and he saves, then that's it.
You can all retreat in the room again.
So let's do that. All right, number
It's
one.
like he comes out.
What am I targeted on?
You were targeted on 3 and 4. 4 is a hit. 3 was not.
I shouldn't have been targeted on 3. Is that fixed? No. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Makes the save. That is a hit. For 8 damage. Makes the save. That is a hit. 11 damage. That's a nat 20. 31 is a hit. Another 8 damage. Just makes the save.
That was 4, right?
Yep.
Guys, you're doing this all wrong. You're supposed to suck.
24 is a hit.
Is that the one that has the
14
Everard's
damage.
black tentacles?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Fails the save. Everett's is dead.
Finally!
Now if I can find the right pinpoint. All right.
All right, and then we'll just lob the last one at him just for good measure.
Alrighty. 19 is a hit.
There you go.
Bring max
Nice.
16 damage. Very nice.
And nice.
So that's movement, bonus, action. That should be it, yes?
Yes.
All right. Brings us to Drow House Wizard 2.
It's dex save.
That's right. Do.
You know, when House Wizard 4 turns comes up, he might just die.
That is a 10.
That's a fail.
Yep. Roll that beautiful damage.
All that beautiful bean footage.
60-10.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
26. Very nice.
Yeah, half of it's ones, though. That ain't fair.
He will go ahead and take a step back.
Take a step back, and Kibble's just like, shink, shink, shink.
This is a good thing Kibble moved, because otherwise he would have got stepped on.
Yep.
And Kibble shut the door behind him, so as far as this guy knows, no one's in that room.
Oh,
Let's see. Ark and Kai, go ahead and give me dexterity saving throws.
What for?
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
30-20. Lightning bolt.
Suppose.
I am, however, not in your aura. So.
Everyone
So,
does make the
18?
save. 8. Base damage is 32.
But, so 32, so that would be 16, so that would be 8.
Yep. And Commander 3 also gets hit there.
I also take 8.
Where are you, Commander 3? Way at the top. Brings him up to that. All right. Brings us to Commander 1.
Killed my own men.
he has to make a save.
Oh, Commander 1 made his save. Commander 1. Oh, you mean for the...
Blade bearer.
Yep.
I'm like, I didn't see you roll a die. Seriously, with no...
That is an 18.
It's right on.
So he'll take half damage.
Okay.
Half damage is better than nothing.
I have him selected, correct?
Yes. $38 is much better. Makes it a
38
19.
to yourself.
Yeah, so half of that's what, 19?
Yep. Scoot down there. And come after Draho.
That's fine. Good luck hitting that 28 AC.
What? Why? Why? Why would you say that?
We need to rename Draho Jinx. Jinx thyself.
He rolls a 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. Protect the draw hub. Love the draw.
Let me find you so I can adjust
You
that.
just have receive. Well,
I already did.
Spell.
Okay. And
Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to
second
save your
attack
rest on this. I'm not going to save your rest on this one.
is a miss. Last attack, also a miss. And
Only
we'll
I
use
can mock myself into a crit.
Battle Command on Drow Commander 3 to make an attack against Kai. Just going to do it this way because it's
afraid
easier.
of me now.
22 is a miss. Moves on to Drow Priestess 1, who will attempt to cure mass wounds. Anyone stopping?
If I can see her, I will attempt to counterspell.
I also
you
don't
can
have-
see. Go for it.
I don't have Mage Slayer, unfortunately.
Next feat.
All right, that cancels
Yes!
Nice.
that. Drow Commander 2.
Notice how we haven't gotten any natural 20s on actual attacks. This entire combat.
That's how I haven't gotten any good rolls for anything.
Will miss.
Damn right it will.
28 will hit.
I deserve that. That's fair.
Would
We
you
gotta
use your
stop
rune?
being mouthy.
You're one to talk.
I said we.
Would you like to use your rune?
Who attacked me?
The Drow Commander, hitting you with
Nah.
the scimitar. All right.
Nah.
16. Last attack, 25 is a miss. He will use his bonus action again to have Commander 3 attempt to attack Ark. Or not Ark, sorry, Kai.
That was 13 damage.
Yep.
So 6.
Who will miss?
So that should actually be 52.
Bringing us to Kai. So start us off with a dex save for the Blade Barrier.
Nope.
Do you want to use another charge of your ring? Comes with 3. You've only used
Friendly
one.
fire.
Yeah, I do. That's a lot of damage.
Friendly fire is active.
All right. Misaki, go ahead and roll the damage for that. Kai, you'll take half.
Wait, no, I said I was going to use a charge of the ring.
Yes, which means you make the save, but it's half damage.
Yeah, but it's a magic spell. I take a quarter.
Yeah.
So you take half that damage and then half again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still gotta roll the damn thing.
No.
Well, those
Oh,
aren't
sure. Now
ones.
you roll. Now you're rolling.
I mean, you know.
So what?
9.
9?
Yep.
9.
I got my damage adjusted.
All right.
Oh.
Can he like just walk over Draw Commander 3 into that empty space?
No, unfortunately, you can't pass directly through an opposing enemy.
But he's standing above him. Can't he just stand on his head and walk over?
You're still being. I mean,
Do you need me to be somewhere else? Because I can be somewhere else.
No, I just don't want you to have to go through that again next round.
is the guy in full plate mail going to jump over the guy who's sort of below him?
But you can still step down diagonal and be.
Or Priestess of Loth 4 hasn't moved yet, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
No, it's 3 that hasn't moved.
Well,
in the initiative.
4's the one that has got damage. I'm assuming you're going to try to end her.
Yeah, but like I gotta do things because I don't want to take. You've actually done more damage to me than the rest of the field combined.
Sorry.
I've also taken less than 30 points of damage total. But I'm gonna Misty Step.
I've taken 52, but I'm an overachiever.
Hey, Drow Priestess of Loth.
Number
Yay.
4.
Number 4.
That's right. Don't forget my number.
Look, scrub.
That'd be stabby time.
Rotation only works on
Drow
Drow in these parts.
17 is a miss.
Oh,
17 is a miss.
well.
What was that about
You
Scrub?
can't. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay. No one get cocky for the rest of the fight.
Let's see,
at
bonus.
least not until you've actually hit them.
Yeah, well. Suppose I don't really have any more move. Well.
All right. As you make that.
If the priestess hits you with its opportunity attack.
It's not the priestess that I'm trying here first. It's the,
I know that, but
matron.
just the irony. Just the irony of it.
Well, the priestess can't even swing. I'm still in her attack range.
31 is a hit.
Number 4 can.
Oh, I forgot about.
If she doesn't use a whip.
So give me a con saving throw.
4.
Paralyzing touch.
Okay. That's not what I wanted.
This is a tactical error.
15
Really?
is shy.
Huh? Oh, I roll. Is that?
It's an
It was
ability, not a
almost-
spell. If
that
that
was
helps.
No, I can't be paralyzed. Sure.
Okay.
That was almost it, but that was
Yeah,
almost,
she's gonna touch. I'm gonna fail my save, and then no.
But
no means no.
you
Lich.
will take the 13 cold damage.
That's a spell
It is an ability.
ability. Damn. Okay.
Alrighty, and then we have Priestess of Loth 4, who attempts to poke you on your way out.
Okay, we're gonna have a meeting with HR about all this touching and poking. No? Okay.
Miss. All right. Believe that's everything, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Brings us to House Wizard 3, who needs
Roll
a
the
dex
damage.
save.
Roll that save and fail it.
17.
Fails it.
Okay, roll me some damage.
As I recall, just
Can he keep the roll that he just used for me?
If only it worked that way.
3.
that's
35 is nice.
only one off.
Yep.
So
He's gonna step back. And where am I?
if only there was someone with Thorn Whip in here.
Why would we need Thorn Whip?
Because then you could pull him back into it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Well, I suppose when he starts his turn.
Exactly.
He is going to try after Masaki. Fires off a high-level magic missile.
Goes straight into the scarf.
That's right.
See, with Drow, it's I cast magic missile against the light.
Drow House Wizard
They just-
4. Dexterity save is going to fail.
Ooh, hopefully this.
Oh
finishes out.
yeah, oh yeah.
Roll that damage.
Roll that beautiful
My.
bean footage.
Do almost as well as you did last time. That is enough. You
I
see
exceeded my
him just
third-
ripped apart by that blade barrier.
I'm sorry. Do almost as good as you did last time. Exceeds by 13 when he did like 4 less.
Yep.
That was like do half as good as you did.
Hey, the anticipation.
Anticipation.
All right, Priestess 3
Frankenfurter is a Disney princess.
will attempt another
believe it.
Cure Mass Wounds. Four.
Why, it's got me trying to make a move. Cancel move. There we go.
Just saying. Fireball. Wouldn't be the worst thing.
All right, that one is done. Draho.
Okay. Now that I'm allowed to do something.
You are sword dancing.
Yep.
And you can
Now,
feel
when
the-
you said I do ice damage to the matron, that's anytime I deal damage to her?
To her, yes.
if you hit with disadvantage.
Well, the reason I ask is I've got Shattered. I assume you and Kai can handle thunder damage.
Oh yeah, at least I can.
It's 10-foot radius. Let's make sure we hit her and as many of them as we can.
I think if you center it like on my upper right thing, it won't hit Kai, but it'll hit everyone else.
Actually, yeah, because it's 10-foot radius.
Isn't it a cube?
Nope, radius.
Okay.
Sphere.
Oh no,
So-
you won't get the one guy.
Yep.
Oh well.
So do I get the low 3, 2, and 1 priestess?
You get everything in that circle except for 3.
Except for 3. Shit.
And what's the save, Dex? Or Con?
This one is con.
Okay.
So do a
20
shatter.
26.
Yeah, you got me.
Yeah, I know. I have to roll pretty bad to fail
Let
that.
me get my. Am I targeted on all of them?
Yep. Why does it look like you're targeted on Kai?
I don't know. Should be.
He's
Nope,
just
you're
out
not.
of it.
You're good.
Okay, so I've got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That.
So I will take a quarter of whatever number you roll.
So let me see the combat trackers. Easier to see this. I got Lolth Priestess 1 and 2 and 4, right? Yes. Drow Commander 3, 4.
That's why.
The
Crystal-
Lynch.
Yep, you were good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I got them all.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
So that's 3d8 because I can't go above second levels right now.
Roll the con save for them.
Oh, I got to roll their con.
Yep.
Okay.
You have Shatter on your spell list. No, you don't. Let me see if that's in the
I
system.
probably don't. I don't think I have any spells on my official list.
And you do now.
Awesome. So roll save. DC 13. That ain't right. It's based off my intelligence, which is a +6.
So we open that up. That is currently set as group DC.
You have a 22
ability.
intelligence? Holy crap.
Int.
Yeah, I got.
There you go.
All right, that's more like it. Might give me that weak crap. So, roll saves.
I see a nat 20 in there.
Looks like everyone's saved. Nope. I got 1 failure, 2 failures. Oh, the priestess.
Yep.
That's a good one. And matron succeeded, doesn't surprise me.
All right.
Okay, so now it's damage,
Mhm.
3d8.
Nine to a chunk of them, 18 to 2 of them.
So
And priestess
9.
takes another d8 cold.
So
Matron does. D4,
Okay, so
or sorry,
D4.
D6.
d6. Boom, another 6.
So she will take half of that
you pop that off.
Well, then what's the point in giving it to me?
because it works against any legendary creature.
Oh,
Okay.
This one
So
just
that goes
happens
off.
to be undead.
So that goes off, and I'm just like, ugh.
All right. Any bonus action?
Second
Yeah.
wind.
bonus action. Yeah, I was gonna say if you can cancel those things.
Yep.
What do I really have for a bonus action I could use?
Second wind.
Yeah, I was thinking if I had anything other than second wind. There's 1 second. I'll spell going.
But while your blade song is going, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life.
Yeah, let's do
that
the
health.
second wind. Just get a little health back in case I get hit.
Okay.
So that is my hit die plus level.
Uh,
Plus con.
do you have 10 plus your fighter level?
Got it. Plus my fire level 13. 10 plus 13. It's 18. And you said I add my con?
I believe so, but let's double check.
Please do, because I don't
Wind.
know. It doesn't sound right, but it could be right.
Yeah, it's a minor
In
heal.
which case, I've been doing it wrong all this time.
And of course, that takes me to a marketplace.
Second win, 1d10 plus your fighter level. Nope, no con.
Okay.
Just the 18. I was like, I hope that's not it, because I've been.
I mean, to
shitting
be fair,
myself.
that's just it's sort of like a hey, we know you're getting hit a lot. Have something.
Yep.
All right. That puts me in a
And
better
any
place.
movement.
Movement. I mean, I could prompt an opportunity attack and stuff up on Drow Wizard 3 to scare him a little.
Drawho's too arrogant for that.
Yeah, I think I want to stand my ground. I'm not afraid of the commander.
All right.
He
I-
doesn't afraid of anything.
At the top of the round, the matron screams out this odd, ululating sound. And you see all of the drow. And at this point, everybody go ahead and give me con saves.
Oh no, she's Yoko Onoing.
Saves.
23.
Okay.
Why did it roll? Oh, that wasn't me rolling twice.
Way to go, Navarra.
Didn't roll at all. What the heck?
When no one's in Kaisora. Oh, that doesn't bode well.
18.
Okay.
I mean, Kai's in Kaizora.
True. Misaki and Draho, do you want to inspiration or anything else that you might have?
I think we ran over that a while ago.
I have nothing I can use for that.
I do have my inspiration. I will use it.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
That went well.
Okay.
so what am I taking?
Eep.
So you guys will take 17 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
I got another roll.
Okay.
Okay.
This is about to drop my HP.
Okay. You said 17 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
You scared me there for a minute. I'm like, 70?
And you see this kind of black aura outline everyone. Everyone that made their saves is free of this. None of the drow seem to be resisting it. And that black aura rips off what looks to be a kind of physical copy of yourselves, which then shadow their way into the matron.
Ooh, did she take part of my already screwed up soul?
She did, just a little.
I was this close, this close.
Hey, have fun dealing with that pissed off goddess he took out of me. Part of out of me.
And with that, we'll go ahead and pause and pick this up next time. Bum, bum, bum. As always,
I
thank
do
you
not
guys
care
for
for you.
watching.
I do not care for you at this time.
And thank you guys for coming to play. See you guys next time.
Mm-hmm.